Good morning, Tottenham Hotspurs. Hey, look, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That game was pretty. It was pretty dreadful in that first half. I can't lie to you guys. It was pretty dreadful, man. Like I was watching that game. We won 1-0 against AZ Alkmaar, and to be fair, AZ actually played a pretty good game. They were pretty good, especially in that first half. Reason why I say we were dreadful in that first half, even though we had quite a few chances here and there, nothing really major. We had a few chances here and there during the first half, but the thing that really annoyed me during that first half was it's the passing. There's no pace, there's no purpose, there's no precision to our passing. Half of the time we are just passing for passing's sake. And I think that's one of the reasons why our fans are kind of blowing up about the fact that we are topping the table of how many passes made in how many games previously. And I'm just like, well, that's the reason, because we are just passing for passing's sake. You know what I mean? And couple other little things there, because again, the game wasn't really too bad. Second half, brilliant. And there were individual players in this game. Look, before we get started, can we chat about Mickey, can I have some more? Man like Mickey, can I have some more? Mickey Moore. Can we talk about this young boy, this young talent? Bro, he's like 17 years old, and in his entire game time yesterday, he proved that he should be starting. Mickey Moore. Bro, I haven't seen this type of maverick winger type player from since like maybe when Son joined us or Azar, Aaron Lennon in his prime. That's like the last time we've actually had a winger who just goes at the opposition. Like there was, I can't remember, there was a move that he done here. It was that flipping pass that Brennan Johnson should have put away with his first touch. I'm sorry. I was salivating at the mouth, people. I was salivating at the mouth, and you don't know what I'm talking about with that Mickey, can I have some more door move that he did, where he cut around the one player, they tried to drag him down, and he's like, no, I'm not going down for nobody today. Got back up, charged off, and then you hear the crowd went nuts just from seeing something like that. And then he whizzed that outside foot pass just all the way over there for Brennan Johnson. And I was like, bro, put this. Oh, bro, Johnson, please, come on. Because it's like Johnson slowed himself down. He slowed himself down. Because I don't even think Johnson was expecting that pass either. But, oh, my days, man. Mickey, can I have some more? Bro, take my hat off to this young boy. I want to see more of him. Bit disappointed I didn't get to see Odegaard come on. But yeah, and also Maddison was controlling the midfield, and again, Maddison, he showed that he can be a good captain if some of the other players like Son and a few other senior players aren't playing. Because I thought Maddison had a brilliant game yesterday as well, controlled the midfield, great passing, and he showed urgency to try and do something, especially at the top as well, you know. I felt like Bentancur, there were many moments in the game I was watching Bentancur when we were just passing the ball around at the back four, and it's like Bentancur he was just standing there almost. He wasn't asking for the ball, he wasn't taking the ball from the defenders and going forward with it like how a Moussa Dembele used to do, you know what I'm trying to say? It's like he was just standing. There was so many moments I just saw Bentancur just standing there, and I'm like, bro, go and get the ball from these man. Go and get the ball from these man and bring it forward. Bergvall looked a little nervous again. I can't lie to you. Bergvall looked like he's nervous. He looked like the boy looks like he needs time. That's what he looks like. He looks like he needs time. There were certain moments as well where Richarlison might get the ball and kind of head forward or burst forward, and it's like Bergvall just kind of stood there and just like, oh, sorry, I'm in your way. Let me watch you go by. And I'm just like, yo, where's everybody else charging forward? Like, you know, when Richarlison, there was moments where Richarlison kind of managed to steal the ball again off the opposition and then quickly burst forward, but there's nobody bursting forward behind him. You know what I mean? There's nobody bursting forward to give him any sort of assistance and to give him any help up top. But again, and that whole penalty thing, I know some people are like, oh, well, he shouldn't have been arguing with the captain. I'm kind of like that too. I was just like, you're a bit of a crybaby because again, Maddison took the ball from him, and I can't remember who was trying to comfort Richarlison, but then it's like about a minute later, I saw Maddison just giving the ball in the sense of just like, all right, go on, take it, you little crybaby. You know what I mean? And I get why he wanted to take it. He hasn't played in forever, and he hasn't scored a goal in forever, but it is what it is. So 1-0 win. I honestly thought it would have been a whole lot more, but AZ Alkmaar, they played pretty good. Like, I know a lot of our fans will probably say, oh, they didn't have too many chances, and to be fair, I think they did. I think there was a chance that they had. There was an attack in the first half where it was on the right wing, and then I can't remember who's curved it in, but somebody curved it in, and I think they had like 2 or 3 men in the box, but 2 or 3 of their players, none of them even tried to stick a foot out or anything, and Forster didn't really come to collect the ball either, so the ball just kind of went past the AZ players and a couple of our defenders, and I was like, whoa, that could have literally been 1-0 right there. Forster again pulled out a couple of great saves, and me personally, I have no problems with Forster being in goal for the Europa, because I know some of our fan base will probably say things like, oh, when I saw Forster, I was like, oh my God, really, really? But I was like, look, like, I would prefer Forster, especially if I know we're not playing teams like a Man City or a Chelsea or an Arsenal or a Liverpool. If we're playing teams who's on our level in terms of like where we are in football and positioning and games won and lost, then yeah, I will take Forster. I would rather take Forster in goal in the Europa League than have to put someone like Austin, who's probably played about 5 Spurs games his entire Spurs career, and he signed another contract, you know what I mean? So rather Forster, because Forster's been there and done it before, and he's at least a good shot stopper, which he showed in the game. He made a couple of good saves. So we should put some respect on Forster's name for that too. You know what I mean? I thought the defense was okay, not too bad. I thought out of the defense, I thought Udogie probably had the better game out of our defense. You know, Archie Gray, I'm not sure. I don't think Archie Gray plays in that position. But again, it's another young player who's not really taking the ball by the horn, because again, that's what Mickey Mordor showed. Like, if you're a young talent and you know you've got it, show it. You know what I mean? Don't just go onto the pitch and just kind of follow what the manager... Yeah, sure, do what the manager tells you, but at the same time, prove your worth, show your worth, show what you're good at. So if you're a winger, I want to see my wingers go down the wing, take on their players, cut this way and that way, and either whiz in a good pass, a good cross, or go for it themselves. You know what I mean? And I know, you know what? I tried to avoid it. But we need to chat about man like Timo Werner. We need to chat about him. Because again, this is on Ange. Ange said he wanted him. Ange said he wanted to re-sign him. You've re-signed him. And now you have no choice but to keep playing this player, even though everybody can see he is not up to it. He's not up to it. So he had many chances. And I think, to be fair, I've only seen one decent game from Werner, and that's when we beat Manchester United, because him and Udogie were playing pretty good on that left. They were playing pretty good. But I do not know what I'm going for Werner, but again, for Ange, he can't drop him. Ange cannot drop Werner, especially for even like 3 or 4 games in a row, and play Mickey Mordor. He can't do it. He can't do it, because it's his fault that he's re-signed Timo Werner. Sure, we could say, oh, well, Levy went out and bought him. The Dark Lord Levy done it. But, okay, cool, fair enough. But as a manager, because I think he had an interview or something the day before or something, talking about how he knows what this club is about. He knows what other managers have been through. So anything that happens is all down to him. So, yes, this is down to you, my man. This is down to you. This is down to you bringing in Timo Werner and knowing that you have no choice but to play this man, because he's our second highest paid player, like after Son. Like, bro, that you should be taking that money from Werner and giving it to Van de Ven. That's what you should be doing. Taking it from Werner, giving it to Van de Ven. Or taking it from Werner, giving it to man like Mickey Mordor, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Bro, I can't lie. The boy was just excellent yesterday. I'm still picturing some of the things he was doing, and bro, I can't lie, it was brilliant to watch. Again, it was brilliant to watch. The game itself in general, first half, a little bit iffy, a little bit dreadful in my personal opinion, because again, like I said, we just pass the ball around for passing sake and then just build up our passing tally, and then by the end of the game, everybody's on YouTube, or some of the happy fans are on YouTube talking about, well, look where we are in the table of how many passes we've made. Like, yeah, we're at the top. We're in first of passes made because we're just passing the ball around for no reason. We're just passing it around, and then when we finally get to the top, we try and pass it across the line. Like, bro, can we kind of create space? Can we get some players making this one and that one? And I don't know if anybody else notices it but me, because it's like when we do kind of get into the opposition's half, there isn't too much movement from our players, especially in the middle. Everybody kind of seems to go out to the wings, and then whoever's out on the wings with the ball, then it's like, let's try and cross it into the 6 yard box, well, past the keeper's 6 yard box, and then we've only got one, maybe two players running in against 6, 7, 8 defenders. You know what I mean? It can't work. It can't work. Can we create some sort of space in the middle for some of our midfield players like Maddison and Bentancur to kind of have 20-yard shots? Because that's what they're there for. Maddison's perfect for those sort of moments of creating up space, just enough space for him to let in a 20-yarder. Bentancur, same thing. And I think Bergvall is kind of in that predicament too, but it's like we want so many of these young players to get right down to the end of the goal line of the opposition's goal and then try and, like, no, it's not working. It's not working. So again, I feel like we're just passing for passing's sake. And then when I was watching AZ, they would make 4 or 5 passes and already be down by our goal and creating a chance. And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Can we do like 4 or 5 passes, maybe 6, and then now we're letting off a shot that's just cracked the post instead of 74 pass, 75 pass, 76 pass, 88 pass, crossing it across the, no, yep, see, nobody's there. Now it's gone all the way back. You see what I'm saying? But either way, we've done well right now for the Europa League. We're doing well. What's that, is that 4 games played? Is that 3 or 4 games played? Either way, we've won all of our games right now, so we are not doing too bad. And I said to myself, as soon as before the Europa League started, this is the trophy that I want. This is the trophy that we should be going for as a football club. This should be our main objective in the changing rooms, in the locker rooms, in the players' houses, on their front doors, in their kitchen, on their fridge. There should be stick notes all over the place. Europa League is the trophy we must get this season, or you guys don't get your bonus. You guys don't get your bonus. You guys don't get your bonus for scoring 2 goals against Arsenal, like how Danny Rose said. Those are the sort of bonuses Spurs players get. You get a bonus for beating Arsenal. You get a bonus for beating Chelsea. You don't get a bonus for trying to win a trophy. You know what I'm trying to say? That's why there's no incentive for our players and our club to really try and go for trophies, because there's no incentive to go for it. You know what I mean? So I want to see the Europa League trophy. I would like to see it. I know some of our fans are like, it's a Mickey Mouse trophy. It's a Mickey Mouse trophy. But bro, that was the Europa, what was it? The Cup Winners' Cup back in the day that everybody wanted to bloody win. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? When did, as football fans, we reach a point where majority of the trophies are Mickey Mouse Farmer Cups, and only the Premier League and the Champions League are the only worthy trophies worth talking about? Like, nah, bro. I want any trophy. Give me any trophy. Even the Charity Shield, bro. I would take that. You know what I'm trying to say? Because as Spurs fans, we shouldn't even be able to be talking about what trophies we want and what trophies we don't want when we haven't won a trophy since 2008, when I was down on White Hart Lane in this very same top, getting drenched in beer, singing arm in arm with the Spurs fans after beating Chelsea. Bro, I want to feel that again. That's what I want to feel. I want to be able to go down to the White Hart Lane and sing arm in arms with my Spurs brethren and sisters and just be happy at the fact that we performed well, got down to the end of a tournament, because again, that's what tournament football is. It's tough. And we won a trophy at the end of it, you know? But I think we got Galatasaray next anyway. I think we got Galatasaray next in the Europa League. I'm looking forward to that one because I always feel like Turkish teams, they always bring it to the English clubs, and I've always loved watching Turkish teams because I used to have like Turkish friends back in school days, so they were always like Galatasaray, Galatasaray. You know what I mean? So looking forward to that one. But all in all, the game was pretty decent. Glad we got the win, regardless whether it was 1-0. I thought it was going to be a 3-4-0, but I'll take the 1-0, even though it was just a penalty. There was quite a few chances, and again, there was quite a few bright sparks in the game. And again, individually, some players showed their worth. Some players really did show their worth. Mickey man, can I have some more though? Bro, I want to see him play. I want to see him start. I don't want to see Werner's name on the team, on the starting team sheet when we play on the weekend. I don't want to see it. I want to see man like, can I have some more though? That's what I want to see. But yeah, people, that's my match reaction for now. I'm going to have my match preview. I'm not sure who we got. I think we got Aston Villa this weekend. Should be a good game. I think we got Aston Villa at the Lane, so that should be a good game. I'll be dropping my preview tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm that Hotspurs guy, people. Peace.